to the central bankers, the politicians, the bureaucrats, the military, the police, the NGO workers, and professionals of all occupations who are perpetrating this medical tyranny on the people of the world, you need to hear this. We now know what you are up to, and we are not going to let it happen. In the beginning of this, there were a few who were shouting as loud as we could to warn humanity, but your program was very powerful. We watched and dissected your lies and told anyone who would listen. We know you're aware of this, and that is why you upped the game and rebranded the flu once again. With each new name, the people were frightened, and frightened people don't think very clearly. But you know this. First there was a suggestion, then a mandate, and where none of these hold up in the courts of law, you don't care. You will take as many minds as you can get and move along with your plans. The coercion and threats worked for nearly half of us. We know your official numbers are nothing but lies, and you didn't move fast enough. You should have crashed the economy in the spring of 21, but I bet you didn't want to give up what you would have to in order to pull that off. We understand your desire for a digital currency and a digital ID system. We also know you don't believe that we are of the same class or stature, but you are wrong. You are the children of Almighty God just like we are, but you have lost your way. History teaches us you will not find your way again, as you give your allegiance to something dark, something morose and anti-human. You are lost, and you will have earned every second of your misery. I know you can't help it. Your family and your DNA is of the wrong sort. You can walk away, but you won't, because again, you live a dishonorable life. We are just about done with this system, and within a short period of time, we will take back the natural world, the infrastructure, and the systems of our world, and we will run them in honor and in harmony with Earth. You will not be a part of this. And if you are smart and fortunate, you will live out your days in seclusion. If you are not smart, you very well may be another statistic. What I want you to hear is that we now have hundreds of millions who also know your game, and your time is short. You've seen the gatherings of good men and women around the world standing against your ideas. Their minds are now free, and you won't get them back. They may have taken a medical device once, maybe twice. They did not get what you call a booster, and they're not going to. You think once we are hungry we will submit, but you are wrong. Once we are hungry we are coming for you and your food. We know our energy, our labor, and our love of humanity builds everything in this realm, and you contribute nothing. You are blessed with resources beyond what a man or woman can imagine, and you have misused them to try and gain more. Well, you can't take it with you. And yes, you will all die just like we will, but we will pass from this realm in honor, and you in dishonor. Humanity has suffered worse and come out stronger each time. You will not thrive in this fourth turning. In fact, I doubt you will make it out. We will rebuild, reassess, and recreate institutions that serve humanity. We are better than you think, and we now know it. Your time is nearly over. Humanity has matured enough to run a fair and just society, and your adolescent mindset will be your undoing. We will not lose. Our numbers are too great and awareness too expanded. Oh, and by the way, God is on our side. And you know God hates anyone who abuses his children. You have been put on notice.